Welcome back. Right, I hope you're all doing well. It's bloody pouring down out there today. Horrible. Do you remember last week when I said I'd ordered my Sony Blu-ray player? Well, guys, it turned up. Now, I was going to do an unboxing, and I did get my camera out, but all the while I was thinking to myself, I want to set it up, I want to watch something. Obviously, I've had a 4K telly for a few months now, and I've got this, his greatest hits, and I really wanted to check out Enter the Dragon on this box set. Now, a lot of people would have said, why don't you start from the beginning, Stripey? Big Boss, Fist of Fury, Way of the Dragon, then Enter the Dragon, Disc 4. Well, no. I wanted to watch it. Enter the Dragon is my favourite film, and so I wanted to have a watch. And I thought, what I might do today is just go through a little bit what I thought of the picture and sound. Now, this was the theatrical cut that I watched. Now, this is the one that I fell in love with, early 80s. You know, watched it on a 4.3 telly and just blew my mind. You know, it weren't even widescreen. But I thought I'd give it a little comparison to the 40th anniversary edition I've got, Blu-ray, of Enter the Dragon. And that was 2013, I think. And the 2007 version of Enter the Dragon. Now, I'm very aware, guys, that HMV have brought out that exclusive new box set. But I've got to really justify this, because I've got another Blu-ray of Enter the Dragon upstairs, as well as DVDs. I've got it on UMD still for me PSP, do you remember them? So I've got that still. So I'm still sort of umming and ahhing whether I know it's only 25 quid and all that lot, but will it just sit there getting dust? We'll see. We'll see. So what I thought I'd do quickly, I'd sort of, because I've watched it, and it was, like I said, it's the theatrical cut. So it's the shorter version. These two were the special editions. They had extra scenes where Bruce was talking to a Shaolin monk, but it wasn't Bruce's voice. It wasn't Bruce's voice, and it kind of took me out of the picture. Do you know what? When I watched Enter the Dragon the other day, I completely forgot about that scene. It sort of slipped straight into Braithwaite, then into the credits, and I was just into the film. I was just gone. I'd forgotten. Don't get me wrong, it's a cherished thing to have. Any film of Bruce, especially if it's high quality, it's worth having. You know, we all want to have it and see it. But I think I still prefer the theatrical cut. That voice puts me off, and I think it kind of breaks the continuity at the beginning. It's subjective. I like to have both, put it that way. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to tell you about me AV stuff that I watched it on, and then I thought I'd break down what I thought of the picture and sound. I'm not going to go into the extras. I've had a little look, but basically this is just what I think, my layman's views on the picture and sound of Enter the Dragon Criterion transfer. So, let me tell you a little bit about the kit I'm using to watch it all on. The equipment I'm using is a Philips 50-inch 4K Ultra HD Smart TV with Ambilight, HDR10 Plus, Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. My Blu-ray player is the Sony UBP X700 multi-region Ultra HD 4K Blu-ray player with Dolby Vision. That's connected to the TV with a 4K HDMI cable, 4 meters, should have got 5. Avibrex Ultra High Speed 18GB HDMI lead 2.0 cable, supports 4K at 60Hz, video Ultra HD, 2160p HD and 1080p 3D and HD CP 2.2. And the soundbar I'm using is a Sony DTS-HD35 Bluetooth 2.1 soundbar with a wireless subwoofer with 320 watts power output, and the soundbar is connected to the TV using an optical cable. I know, I sounded like a right geek. I know. Right, what I thought I'd do, before critiquing Enter the Dragon from the Criterion collection, I thought I'll stick in the other two, the British Region B Blu-ray, although I do think that one's a Region 3, and the Region 1 Blu-ray, and I'll give it a little bit of a commentary over the top while I'm only going to do a couple of scenes. Hopefully it'll be all right. And then we'll have something to compare this to. Not a bad idea. Let's give it a go, shall we? Okay, Enter the Dragon Blu-ray 2007. This is the British version. I'm loving this Ambilight telly. Look at that. Doodle-dum. That sounds quite bassy. Whoosh. Yeah, I'm loving this Ambilight telly. Wasn't sure at first, but really into it. Now I remember this. I mean, this looks quite decent actually. I remember when I first got this upgrade compared to the DVD, I was blown away at the time. Quite dark though. I mean, you can barely see Braithwaite and Bruce's dad walking across. There's the man himself with Sammo Hung. Quite a lot of grain in it. I won't be able to use too long a scenes on these because obviously copyright. I've got to be careful. So should we skip over to the? I know we want to watch the fight. Let's skip over to the titles. Fantastic. Hong Kong Harbour. Quite grainy though. But it doesn't look like that now. 1973. The writing looks pretty poppy though. Enter the Dragon. Should we have a little look at the Bob Wall fight? Oh, that was loud. Boards don't hit back. How cool is Bruce? Close-ups look nice though. He's so cool. Look at that geezer. Bang. That was fast. Should we have a little look at the Region 1? Let's try the Region 1. Okay. Ooh, Dolby Vision. Nice. Obviously this is 2013. DTS-HD Master. Whoosh. That looks a little bit softer. It is softer. That is noticeably softer. When you compare them side by side. I wonder if they've softened it up a little bit to try and reduce some of the film grain. I mean, you can barely see them two walking over in the background there. It's quite dark. Slightly unusual aspect ratio on this one. I don't know though, it's quite nice on the eyes. Filmic. Looks quite filmic. Bruce. Let's have a little look at the titles. Wow. Still a lot of grain on that though. But I suppose Hong Kong Harbour, a shot like that, you're going to get it. The writing looks poppy though. Then again, red writing with black stroke around it. It's gonna. But it is softer. Let's have a look at the Bob Wall fight, shall we? Yes, noticeably. That sounds pretty nice though. Boards don't hit back. The up close shots look quite nice on this transfer. I think I may prefer this to the 2007. Oof. Should we check out the Criterion? This is the one we want to check out, isn't it? Let's be honest. Oh, look at that cool logo. How cool is that? Classy. Classy. yeah, like I said, the little Sony, everything that I've put in there, any region DVD, any Blu-ray that I have, oh, that's noticeably brighter. There's a lot more grain though, but that is noticeably brighter. Yeah, there you go. You can see them walking over, the pair of them. Oh, Bruce and Samo. Yeah, there's a lot more film grain going on, but it's brightened it right up. Right up. Wow, look. That hill in the background, I'd never really noticed that. I'm liking this one. From where I'm sat as well, you can't really see a lot of film grain. So it's not really... let's have a look at the titles. It's a good way to test it. Wow, there's a lot of movement. Colour seems better though on this one, look. The water actually looks blue. Nice. Yes, yes, this looks better. I think it looks stronger. But you have got a lot of movement on this particular shot as well. Let's try the Bob Wall fight. That sounds good. Now, like I said, that's the mono. Don't hit back. Yeah. I think this will be my go-to Enter the Dragon. This looks bright. And also it's the theatrical cut. I like that short, sharp version. Short, sharp. Bad timing. Go on, Bruce. Yep. This looks fantastic and sounds good too. So there you go. Enter the Dragon. It's quite nice to compare them. I did actually try and do 3 sections of the... My computer wouldn't have it. I tried to have a clip from that version, a clip from that version, that all on the same screen. And when I tried to render it, the computer said no. I'll have to have an upgrade at some point. So, final thoughts. I think the Criterion box set have nailed it. They've kept the special edition, the longer version of Enter the Dragon. Apparently that's on disc 7. I've not seen that yet. And that's restored in 2K also. But I think the theatrical cut, because we haven't seen it for so long as well, just seems to work. It's got a little bit more punch. Even though there's slightly less Bruce, it's that voice. So, yeah, I think Criterion have done a stellar job. I like the mono soundtrack. The soundbar sounded punchy. The bass was right there. There was no echoey bits. Yeah, sounded fantastic. So, overall... yeah, I think that'll be my go-to Enter the Dragon from now on. Until the 50th comes out. Don't forget, it was made in 73. In a few years, 3, there's going to be a 50th anniversary edition. I know. Right, if you like this sort of thing, guys, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, come on. And, yeah. And all them wonderful things. Comment, what do you think of the new restoration? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Do you think it's too grainy? I think it's magic. Right, guys, much love. I'll be back with another ramble real soon. Take care now.